paid for it.
Hopefully that made it into the recording.
All right. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is season 2, episode 1.
Oh boy. Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing. Yeah. We've got to keep this. Okay. So we're revamping our Discord, right?
Mhm.
We're going to start being better podcast hosts.
Yes.
We're going to better engage with our listeners.
Yes.
And we're going to do what every other podcast does and like welcome to a new season.
Yes. I like it.
All right. So we did that.
Last time on Who's Right. All right.
What else do we need to do to make more money?
I don't know. Be better. It's just a slight bit more organized. So I think that there's room for improvement.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hold on. You didn't let me finish. There's room for improvement without taking away the, if we improve too much, I think that's bad. But if we improve just a little bit, I think that's good.
No, so I don't want the show to change at all.
All right.
Nothing. Like I'm okay if we never get any better as podcasters.
Oh.
I want us to get better at like
money people.
Yes. Counting money.
I want to get better at counting money.
No, like our Patreon is a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. I can't imagine signing up for it now and you can't find anything. Nothing. Like I want to be able to direct. I want to have a directory, like you have on the wall of a tall building. It says
like that thing. Oh, wait, that's a Rolodex.
Every episode just being just like today's 12-13 bonus episode.
Yeah.
No show notes. Nothing that we have no idea what we've talked about.
Right.
Like, how am I going to know what day it was that I said I wanted to start keeping accurate show notes?
So that in 5 years you can look back and say, "Man, we should have done it then." So I understand what you're saying, but I also sort of disagree.
I don't care.
I agree that needs to be done. I disagree that we need to do it.
Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, we need an intern. What have I been saying this whole time for like months and months and months? We need a guy.
All right. Enough of that shit. Are you ready to get into this?
Yeah.
We're going to be hitting season 2 or episode 2.
Season 3. We'll be hitting season 3 before we even get started.
Okay, so we sent out a note asking for the best mass murderers.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't want this to be a fucking train wreck like the bracket show episode 1 was.
Oh. Well, that was fun.
Season 1.
Oh, okay. Are we going to go over who won from season 1?
No. Okay. So you'll notice that I've added an additional tab to the spreadsheet down here.
Rules. Got it.
Rules. So instead of every fucking matchup, us not knowing what it is that we're trying to do, what are we trying to do? We're going to document it, we're going to record it, and we're going to live by it.
That sucks. Best mass murderer.
Okay, that's the rule. Got it. All right, I'll mark that down. We'll get going.
So you could, well, I mean, you just said that. You could have just typed it in when you said it the first time.
It's got to be written down in the rules for it to qualify.
All right. So can either one of, okay, say our first matchup is Ed Gein or John Wayne Gacy. Wait, now I'm already confused. Ed Gein or John Wayne Gacy versus Ted Kaczynski. So is there any way 9/11 can win this? I mean, are we doing it like that, or how are we doing this? What are the rules here?
The rule, I'm glad you asked because I have it written down. Okay. The rules are best mass murder.
Okay.
Whatever that means, but that's the rules.
Why did you have to write that down?
Because I thought it was funny.
Okay, Fair enough.
Well, because I was originally okay, fine. You want to fucking ruin the whole thing? Because I was originally going to spend the first episode. I wanted to just identify what it was that we were trying to get to
Uh-huh.
without ever actually getting to anything, and then end the episode. But
Oh.
you took that away from me.
Oh, sorry.
So now I'm painted into a corner, and we have to actually talk about this shit.
Okay. Oh, and
Yeah.
go.
So as you pointed out, the first matchup, and all I did is just took the comments, copied them, and pasted them into the bracket.
Sure.
And then it's a random generator, and it spits them out into this stupid format.
Uh-huh.
So the comment was Ed Gein or John Wayne Gacy. So that's it's right off the bat. It's a handicap match.
One of those two versus Ted Kaczynski. Wasn't Ted Kaczynski in our last roundup?
I think he was.
Let's just say he won. And that's why he's here.
So what do you know about Ed Gein?
He was the guy that wore the skin suits or whatever. It wasn't Psycho based on him, I think, vaguely.
I think there's a little bit of Psycho and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah. So he was the guy that like cut people's skin off and wore their face masks and all that kind of crap.
But as far as I know, he never killed anybody, or he killed very few people. He was a gravedigger.
Right. So is that such a bad thing?
It is when you're trying to win. Hold on, what was the rule? Best mass murderer. Yeah, it is if you're trying to win best mass murderer. Like if this was best gravedigger, then it'd be him in a monster truck.
There can only be one gravedigger. Come on. So is that true? How many are you just making that up that he didn't kill anybody?
Now you're gonna start fucking fact checking me to boot? Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, this is a game. All right. You can't rig it from the beginning.
Look it up. You sit there.
Okay.
I think he only killed like one store worker.
Oh. Well, who cares about that?
2 murders confirmed. He killed 2 people and mutilated 9 corpses.
Oh. Well, they were already dead. Who cares?
Yeah, you don't get those points.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
it'd be like if we went and shot up a cemetery.
Right.
Nobody give a fuck.
We should start that trend. Cemetery shooter. That sounds like fun. So then that puts him out. What about John Wayne? How many people did he kill?
I don't know that I care how many people he killed. He was gay.
Like, so AIDS? Is that what you're thinking? I don't know. I just think death, AIDS, gay. That's how it worked in my brain.
So I am not a fan of John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I'm not a fan of gay people.
No, he's just not like a cool serial killer. I really enjoy serial killer shit. You know that.
Yeah. So,
but
what's wrong with John Wayne Gacy?
He was just a closeted homosexual.
But he was the one that dressed like a clown, right?
Yeah, and that's what he's got going for him is that he had a crawl space filled with bodies, and then he was doing birthday parties.
So, just a closeted homosexual. You think that there's a connection between like having a crawl space full of bodies and being gay?
No.
Then why would you say just a closeted homosexual? I'm confused.
That's what was driving him to kill, because he would have sex with people and then he would try to hide it by killing them or something. Fuck, I don't know. Either way, I don't like him because he's gay. I don't know what else I have to say. Like the Night Stalker's cool.
Uh-huh.
Like Dahmer. I don't give a fuck about Dahmer.
I think I know what it is. If they're like popular at the moment, you don't care about them. You want the underground serial killers, right?
No, if they're a gay guy who has sex with guys and then kills the guys, they're boring. That's stupid gay shit.
What? That's stupid gay shit. Okay.
I don't understand what's so hard to wrap your head around on this. Like you're trying to make it something it's not. He
No,
killed gay
I'm trying
people.
to understand. I'm trying to. Their lives are worth less, so I don't care. Is that what you're saying?
No, they're boring. It's just boring. Like there's so many other cool serial killers.
Okay. Gay, not gay. Take out all the celebrity out of the whole thing. You're telling me that a guy like cutting people's brains up and eating their fucking brains, that's boring? That's boring.
That's not what he did.
No, what's his name? Dahmer. Didn't he eat
That's
their
not
brains?
what he did.
What did he do?
He drilled holes in their skull and tried making sex robots out of them by pouring acid down their fucking brains.
Yeah, boring.
Which is cool. That is cool.
But so you're flip-flopping on me.
No, but imagine how much cooler it would be if he did that with women. Like if he was straight.
Huh.
You know how cool it would be to drill a hole in somebody's head, pour acid in there to make a fucking sex robot? And they didn't have a wiener?
It'd be even better if nobody involved had a wiener. Okay. So Ted Kaczynski wins then? Is that what I mean? Because you
I don't know that he can win
because
he's a fucking spook.
Jeez. So what does this game just ends in a draw right out of the gate? Is that
Okay, so Ed Gein's been eliminated right off the bat. He's not even. Don't you have to kill at least 3 people to be a mass murderer?
Yeah, I mean, okay. So his crime, he's known for wearing people's faces. I don't think the number matters. Yeah, but I don't think the number matters, right? He's known for wearing people's faces. He's not known for killing people. So I think that puts him out. What was our rules again? Best mass murderer. Okay.
How many people have to die to be a mass murderer?
I don't know.
We have one rule. You're telling me in the first matchup you want to break it?
No. How am I breaking it? Ed Gein's out. 2 isn't mass, is it?
Okay.
If I have 2 kids, is that like, oh man, I got a mass of kids? No, it's a regular amount.
If you have a room full of kids, do I wake up on Christmas morning and say I got to go to mass?
Right. Yeah, now you understand what I'm saying.
Okay. So then it's between John Wayne Gacy and Ted Kaczynski.
Yes.
And I think Ted Kaczynski is cooler because he lived in a cabin.
Jeez. No. I mean, that is cooler, but
okay. Who would win against these two? If these two were mortal enemies, Ted Kaczynski would just slaughter John Wayne Gacy.
I agree with that.
Okay. So he's the better mass murderer.
No, it's like we made up this whole set of rules and you're not following it. It's not like who would win in a fight. That's not.
Okay. If this person goes against this person and we both admit that this person would win
in a fight,
that means he is the best mass murderer. And that's the rule.
So now it's just who would win in a fight between these two?
In this case, in order to get us to the next thing, yes.
Okay. Theodore Kaczynski it is.
Okay, give me a reason why you think Ted Kaczynski shouldn't move ahead.
Because I think that John Wayne Gacy made a whole generation or like forever generations more scared of clowns. And I think that did more damage than Ted Kaczynski ever did.
I guarantee you that Ted Kaczynski generated more fear than John Wayne Gacy.
No.
Yes.
No, there's people who I would almost bet there's people who don't even know the name Ted Kaczynski. Never even heard the name, don't know anything about him. There isn't anybody who doesn't know John Wayne Gacy was the scary clown that killed people. Like, it's just...
That has nothing to do with the argument.
Yes, it does. If more people even know it, and if more people know nothing about you, then how can more people be scared?
The argument was that Ted Kaczynski generated more fear than John Wayne Gacy. Not who knows whose name more.
I didn't. You're twisting my argument. If nobody even knows anything about you, how are they more scared than somebody they know something about?
During the time of the reign of terror from both men,
No, I'm talking about forever.
Ted
Forever.
Kaczynski generated more fear.
Short term.
John Wayne Gacy. Short term over 10 years.
Okay, and John Wayne Gacy's legacy is going to live on for 1,000,000 years. As long as there's people, they're going to be scared of clowns being gay and murdering them.
Fine. You make a good point.
I can't believe I actually won that one.
My man Shekels the Clown versus Marcel Patois. Not sure how to pronounce that.
I don't know who either one of those people are.
Yeah, me neither.
Shekels the Clown. Wasn't that a Dave Chappelle character? Shekels the...
Hold on. I just Googled Shekels the Clown, and the first thing that comes up is who's right? Shekels the Clown on Apple Podcasts. So we must have an episode called Shekels the Clown.
Holy fuck, that's great. Neither one of us know what the fuck that is. We're on our road to be professional podcasters. How are we supposed to make our Patreon more organized when we don't even know what the fuck we're talking about? Oh, this is insanity. So let's listen to that episode for reference.
What did we talk about? Spooky. This is back when we had show notes. Spooky the Dead Kids rap.
Yep.
Stepping in Doug shit. Cheating weight. Dougalo Metaverse. 4chan at it again. Fan mail. Sounds like a banger.
Even with show notes, do you even know what the fuck we talked about?
Nothing. I got nothing. Well, all right. I'm gonna.
Okay. Marcel Petitot.
Patois.
Patois.
So, do you want me to jump in just like whatever 20 minutes into the episode and see what we were talking about to see if it moves forward?
Yeah. I tell you.
Shekels the Clown. It's the first thing that comes up on Spotify as well.
Amazing.
Just like go up to their nose and go honk honk, and that's like that means white power.
That means that's how we identify each other in our group. So,
all right, Shekels the Clown wins. Honk honk.
Okay, I don't even know who the other one is.
Oh yeah, we gotta. I suppose we better.
How does he win if we don't even know who he's up against?
Well, if you don't know, your criteria is who knows the most about him determines the winner.
No, your criteria is who would win in a fight.
Yeah, at least that makes sense.
Does it?
Marcel Andre Henri Felix Patois was a French medical doctor and serial killer. He was convicted of multiple murders after the discovery of the remains of 23 people in the basement of his home in Paris during World War II. Oh, fucking boring.
Who cares about World War II? Why you got to bring up old shit? Just yeah, Shekels the Clown wins.
Yes. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I don't care about serial killers in World War II in France.
Right.
Like,
yeah, no,
there's nothing that he could have done that would have made me think this guy, he's going to be our winner. It's like he's got a gay name and he probably wore a pea coat. He's out.
Right. Shekels it is.
Hope we don't have any more episode titles on here. It don't even ring a bell.
No, not. I wonder if we just made it up. I wonder do you think it's just something we made up?
Ooh, this is going to be a good matchup.
All right.
Even though she only took one life, Casey Anthony, because she's hot,
versus
Ed Kemper. Now, first thing I'm going to say, she qualifies as a mass murder.
Why?
Because she broke a lot of hearts. Is that no? Because she's hot.
Is that how that works? I mean, she's hot, but would you let her babysit your kids? I don't know.
Yes. What? Okay. I'm going on record.
Okay.
I don't think she did it.
Really? Why?
Because she's hot. I'm white knighting.
Huh. What about OJ? You think he did it?
Oh, guiltier than a motherfucker.
Because he's black.
I knew that just by looking at him.
He has that look. I don't know who Ed Kemper is.
Oh, he's like a badass.
Oh. So then he could probably take Casey Anthony in a fight?
Yeah. No, I think he's like 6'6". I want to say he's 6'6". That's my guess.
Do you think, okay, let's say he's 6'6", and do you think she came out of the gate swinging her little baby around by the leg and whacked him in the face with it? Do you think that would throw him off enough to where she could take that fight?
No, she would have to come up behind him and then use the baby as like a gauntlet or whatever.
Huh.
You know how funny that would be? Explode a baby's head against the back of Ed Kemper's face.
It's like, yeah, that's the only chance she's got. If she were to do that, like, yeah, I'm gonna kill this baby again. that counts as 2, right? Maybe she could win then.
All right, who is hotter? Well, okay. I don't care.
Okay. You don't even get your question out, and you're like, I don't care.
I don't. Well, I was going to ask a question, which was stupid, and it wouldn't lead to anything. And I didn't have a follow-up regardless of which answer you went with. So there's no point in even fucking asking it.
Okay. Ed Kemper's hotter. So okay. Let's say she did kill her baby, her kid, whatever. Wouldn't it be safe to assume that she's killed more people then? Because you don't start with a baby, right? We could attribute like probably 5 murders to her if we tried hard enough.
Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Well, because they say the serial killers generally start with animals. If you wanted to kill something that, like if you got bored of killing animals, but if you were just a little girl like she is, and you still wanted to keep killing, wouldn't you go with a baby? Isn't that the natural progression? You can't go right to adult.
Right. So, but wouldn't you, I don't know. I would think that if you're smart enough to just start with animals or whatever, you're smart enough to not start with your own baby, like somebody else's baby, like drive a couple states over. You know what I mean?
And don't keep the baby in your trunk, you stupid bitch.
Right? There's so much wrong here. So then maybe we should be looking for all the squirrels that she killed. Cats, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah,
so
either way, she's hot.
Right. Ed Kemper. What did he do? I mean, did he
I'm not going to sit here and read his Wikipedia. He killed 10 people.
10 people, and she only killed 1, but were any of them babies?
His lowest age was 15-year-old girl. But he also killed his mother.
Yeah, but I mean, is that really all that bad?
Which is harder, to kill your mom or kill your baby?
Baby. Mom's easy. I don't even have one of those.
Moms can fight back.
Can they, though? It seems easier. Yeah, I don't know. So doesn't it seem obvious that Ed Kemper would move on then? Even though she only killed 1, we can't prove the other 5 people that she killed.
No. Here's why it's not obvious. You said John Wayne Gacy should move forward because people are scared of clowns.
Right.
Everybody knows who Casey Anthony is. You didn't even know who Ed Kemper was.
Right. So you're saying people are scared of moms now?
I don't think that's what I said.
But I didn't say anything about. I think you're confusing my words. So okay.
You were saying notoriety plays a part in determining the winner. Now I'm just reversing it back on you.
No,
and now you're trying to deflect.
No, I'm not deflecting. I'm saying whoever would win in a fight needs to move forward.
But that had nothing to do with the John Wayne Gacy thing. You said the clowns.
Don't we have rules that we're supposed to be following here? Rules. Who was the best mass murderer?
And I said that for the sake of her hotness, it applies.
Okay.
Like you can't say that because you can't eliminate Casey Anthony because she only killed one person.
Okay, because she's hot.
Right.
So the hotness factor is like a multiplier.
Okay, what would you rate her?
As far as like hot?
Yeah. Like specifically 7. The picture of her dancing on the bar.
I don't know that I ever saw that one, but let's go with 7. I'd rate her a 7.
Okay. So 7 plus her dead baby equals 8. That's more than a mass.
Okay. so it's not a multiplier, it's a plus factor. All right. So she's killed 8 and Ed Kemper's killed 10. And she's got to get points because she's just a little thing. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be harder for her. It's easy for a 6'6" dude to kill people. He probably steps on people, doesn't even notice it. Let's just Casey Anthony moves forward. It's fine.
Thank you.
God.
I don't know why you make this so difficult. You know I wasn't. So what I'm hoping is that she catches wind that she won this thing without hiding.
She'll come on. She'll come on and collect her award.
Okay, so now we have Nestle versus Carl Panzram.
Chocolate versus a serial killer. Got it. I'm confused as to how Nestle is on here. What did they kill?
In 1974, a report entitled "The Baby Killer" accused Nestle for causing illness and infant deaths in poor communities in third world countries by promoting their instant formula products at the expense of breastfeeding. Is that it?
Okay. That's so stupid. So you could have just stopped at third world countries. Does anybody care?
Who gives a like? You could have Ethiopian flies be the fucking.
Carl Panzram was from America, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So he wins. I mean, this is stupid. Nestle's not even an American word.
So if this was strictly just who is the coolest serial killer,
yeah,
I think Panzram would win.
Why?
So he did a lot of the things that I think are cool.
Okay. Oh boy.
Like spree killing. I think that is cool.
Really?
Not just like cutting people up and putting them in buckets, but just like running around doing whatever the fuck you want. I mean, sure, he had some fucking molesting and stuff, but he was also a spree killer, and I think spree killers are cool.
What? You didn't do a very good job explaining why you think that. I said why, and you're like, well, there was the molesting. Wasn't he like just a little guy?
6 foot.
Oh, I must be confusing him with someone
else.
Are you
thinking of Sonny Bono?
Maybe. But what? Why would I be thinking of Sonny Bono? I don't know that I've ever thought of Sonny Bono.
Why'd you bring him up then?
I say little guy, and that's the first thing that comes to your mind. I don't know. I was thinking he was a little guy for some reason. But anyways, so how many people did he kill?
10.
In the first world, right? not the third world where things don't really matter.
Oh, he did arson too.
Oh, did he burn people's bodies?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I don't want to sit here and just fucking read Wikipedia on these people. That's fucking boring. You can go to any true crime podcast for that.
Yeah, I don't either, but I don't know anything about it. If you have to give me something.
He was born on a farm in East Grand Forks, Minnesota. I know that.
Okay.
I know he was the sixth of 7 children born to East Prussian immigrants. Johann Gottlieb Panzram.
Go fucker Panzram. Is that what he said? Anyway, so you have a special place in your heart for spree killers. Spree killer is just the ones that just run around and just kill a bunch of people really fast.
Yeah, like Berserker.
Yeah, that's kind of your thing.
Yes.
So in my mind, when I'm thinking serial killer, I have more like the guys that kind of operate in the shadows. You know, that's kind of cool. Not the guys that just run around and do whatever you want. That's gay. Like anybody can do that. If you want to meticulously murder people for like 30 years,
you're more of the DC sniper type.
Yeah. That's better.
It's not better. It's not nearly as cool. Like, you ever seen the movie Natural Born Killers?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that exciting?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You know why there's not a Natural Born Sniper movie? Because it'd be boring as fuck. He'd just be sitting in the bushes waiting for his target and checking wind speed. That's fucking gay.
No, you're missing the. So as a berserker type killer, you can't like, okay, I'm going to go on a murder spree around the city and then go into hiding for 3 years and then go on another one. It doesn't work that way. No, what?
Yes, you can.
How? Not the way you're talking. Like, I'm talking about a guy, he runs into the gas station, smashes somebody's face in with a hammer, runs out of the gas station up to the gas pump, smashes somebody else with a hammer, grabs a gun and shoots 6 other, and then just disappears.
Now you're speaking my fucking language.
Right. Those are the psychopaths who just get caught and go to jail.
Now, yes, but not back when he was doing it. That's exactly what he did, is hit people with hammers and burn gas stations.
But you're so it's like a dummy serial killer. Like, I really want to kill people, but I'm too dumb to like plan out how to do it. Like, I'm just going to go out and just start smashing skulls and hope I don't get caught. That's a dummy serial killer. Why? I mean, if you're going to be a serial killer, you have to like plan it. You have to like put a little bit of like,
okay, Dexter, and be super gay with your kill room.
Yeah. Yes, you should have a kill room. Why wouldn't you have a kill room?
Because I don't want to fucking.
You're mixing Forrest Gump with serial killer. Like, this is my hammer. I'm like, stupid.
Shut up.
There's a reason why they make like movies about like interesting serial killers, not these dum-dums that just smash people's face in for no reason. Like, there's nothing behind it. There's no like.
Mm-hmm.
Right. See? Prove my point.
Yeah, they don't make movies about it.
Uh-huh. I don't have an argument for that. That's all it took.
Ain't got no gas in it.
It's 2 totally different approaches to killing people, and this is like a crude hillbilly way to do it. And I appreciate the more like, intellectual way of killing people.
Yeah, sitting in your fucking ghillie suit in the bushes waiting. That's fucking boring as shit.
So anyways, Nestle's obviously out anyways, just because of the whole third world thing, right? They never killed anybody in the real world.
All right. Panzram moves ahead. Okay, this one is Ed Kemper and this stupid fucking thing. Ed Kemper and Gary Ridgway were pretty cool versus McDonald's big obesity.
Oh no. I don't know who Gary Ridgway is. I don't know much about serial killers is the problem.
Okay.
Gary Ridgway, was he the Night Stalker?
No. Night Stalker was Richard Ramirez, I think.
Oh.
I think
I thought
Gary
Richard
Ridgway.
Ramirez. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He was the Green River Killer.
Oh.
He was convicted of 48 separate murders. So that's pretty fucking good score.
Damn. 48 people.
All women the right way. He did it the right way.
Yes.
No
Finally.
fucking gay sex, no handcuffs, no zombie drilling brain.
Gay sex.
Okay. Tell me which is cooler. And don't try to be funny, just be honest.
Sure.
Which is cooler? A serial killer that kills 48 women.
Yeah.
Assuming he let's assume he had consensual sex with each of them before they died.
Okay. Okay. What, rape is too much for you?
Well, I don't want to cross the line.
Of course not.
Versus a gay homo who rapes little boys and then kills them. Which one is cooler in your eyes?
You're not really injecting any bias into this at all. Well, the consensual sex is obviously cooler. He's a ladies' man.
No, which is cooler? A in your mind, a male serial killer who only kills prostitutes, or a homosexual who kills his partners?
Yeah, the guy who kills prostitutes, obviously.
Right.
So in my mind, it all comes back to that. Like, you're talking about the last one. You're talking about a berserker killer, whatever, just smashing people's faces with hammers. And when I think serial killer, I think a guy that murders prostitutes. That's just because they're the easiest victims. You know what I mean? Like, nobody really even cares. It's like, they're already dead inside. Why not kill them outside? Does that make sense?
It does.
If you let some guy fuck you in the ass for $50, dude, who cares if you get murdered? It doesn't matter. I mean, or even worse, if you're sucking some guy's cock for $25 or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, okay.
Is that worse?
Yeah.
That's not worse.
Really? You can at least like pretend you're somewhere else while you're fucking getting plowed in the ass.
Where the fuck are you going to pretend you're at? Riding a tractor down?
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, you're like, fuck, it's hard to take yourself out of the situation when you're fucking sucking cock, I guess. I don't know. I've never sucked cock or taken it in the ass, so I don't know. I'm just assuming.
Well, would you rather be known as the guy that got ass fucked in jail or the guy that... Yeah, I guess you'd go with the ass fucking, wouldn't you?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like, there's no matter how much you try to wish it away, there is an amount of willingness in sucking cock. Even if you're doing it under duress, you're still doing it. If you're getting ass fucked, you're not doing it. You're having it done to you. It's different.
What the fuck are we talking about? Prostitutes?
I don't remember. McDonald's, I think. I don't know how we got on that subject. I'm not sure. This guy killed prostitutes.
Right.
McDonald's makes hamburgers.
Yeah. So, okay. I think McDonald's I don't think McDonald's has killed anybody.
Really? You think those are all suicides?
Who?
People who died from eating burgers?
Nobody died from eating a burger unless they choked on it.
I was going to say, you don't think anybody's ever choked to death at McDonald's?
Okay, but that's the only ones that count. And this specifically says big obesity.
Oh.
I don't think you can blame McDonald's for obesity. I think it's the fat fucks that wouldn't stop eating McDonald's.
I don't agree with you.
Yes, you do.
Shut up. Tell me what I do and don't do. I especially don't agree with you now. I think McDonald's is forcing people to eat burgers that are bad for them.
Okay, now if you want to temporarily allow McDonald's to be in here because of the Monopoly game scam, then I'm okay with it.
Who did that kill?
It killed the hopes of anybody who thought that shit was legit.
Oh, now we're talking about hopes and dreams. This changes the whole thing. I didn't realize hopes and dreams were in here. Oh, shit. So you don't think that fast food, McDonald's, any of those, they don't have any sort of like blame in any of this?
No. It's stupid to say that they do.
Why?
Because nobody's fucking forcing them. Nobody's forcing people to eat McDonald's.
Somebody is.
No.
So, all right. So if I can go, let's say I'm poor. Let's pretend I'm poor. I can feed my family at McDonald's for $10, or I could go to the grocery store and buy $30 worth of food and feed my family. But I'm poor, so I'm being forced to make a decision that's bad for me, right? I can't even make this fucking argument. It's so stupid. I can't even make the fucking argument. I tried, man. I just can't do it. It goes against every fiber of my being to make that stupid fucking argument.
Maybe if we pay them people $15 an hour, we can transfer the blame.
Right.
Okay, so I don't want any. I guess Ridgeway has to move forward.
Yeah. Prostitutes. Duh.
Okay, so prostitutes move forward?
Yeah. All the prostitutes the ghosts of the prostitutes that he killed.
And so Anatoly Slavico?
He's out. 4 people don't count.
Okay, so I've never heard of this guy.
Nope.
If he hasn't killed more than 50 people, I don't even want to talk about him.
All right. Works for me.
Antonio Yamsmakovich Slavenko was a Soviet serial killer and necrophile who sexually assaulted, murdered, and mutilated 7 boys in and around Novansk between 64 and 85. He's also known to have sexually assaulted at least 36 other victims.
Huh. Boys, though, I'm out.
Yeah.
Gay.
Gay, you're out. And Russian. Like,
he's gay and Russian. Yeah. I thought Russians killed gay people anyways.
But he's going against Obama's drones.
Did they kill any people?
I don't know.
I don't think they did. Just Muslims.
How many Muslims does it take to equal one gay Russian boy?
We got to start a conversion chart.
I don't know how to find how many people Obama's drones killed.
I don't know. Just type that in. Google should give you the answer.
Obama's final drone strike data. Okay. On January 23rd, just 3 days into his presidency, President Obama authorized his first kinetic military action. 2 drone strikes 3 hours apart in Waziristan, Pakistan, that killed as many as
Waziristan.
Okay, so he did 540 drone strikes.
Oh, okay. With an average of 2 people killed per strike?
3,797 people.
Really?
Including 324 civilians.
Does it really matter if they're civilians?
I don't know. I don't know if this is a real article or not. Where's this from? It says, as he reportedly told senior aides in 2011, turns out I'm really good at killing people. Didn't know that was going to be a strong suit of mine.
I hope that's a real quote. It sounds so presidential.
I'm going to see. I want to fact check that quote because he will be my new favorite president if that's true.
Oh, shit.
Okay. He did say that.
No way, really? What was the quote again? Say it one more time.
Turns out I'm really good at killing people. Didn't know that was going to be a strong suit of mine.
Yeesh. That's rough. Why would you say that? What an idiot. Doesn't that mean that just not even his drone strikes, just him? Doesn't Obama just move forward then?
Yeah. No question. All right. Chris Benoit versus who shoots the thickest and largest load.
What? That's phrased as a question even. What?
I'm assuming they wanted to know between you and I who shoots the thickest, largest load. But they put it in here, and it now is part of our thing. I don't have time to
messed up.
I don't have time to vet all of these.
I understand. I think it's good that it made it in. That's good. So how thick and large is your load?
Is it manly to be thick? Like it's super thick. It's like
oatmeal.
It's like cottage cheese with chunks and stuff.
Yep, that's manly.
It's thick and it's chewy.
I'm assuming it's like sausage gravy with big chunks of sausage.
There's like, I don't know, half a quart. Is that a measurement? Is that a thing?
Half a quart. All right. I'm at like 2 tablespoons of water.
Okay, so that versus Chris Benoit.
Yeah, Chris Benoit was the guy that killed his whole family after he got done wrestling or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you think the wrestling made him kill his family?
Yes.
Because he realized wrestling was so gay or what? I'm just trying to understand.
No, because his fucking concussion syndrome or whatever. He had football player brain.
Concussion syndrome. Nothing to do with the fact that he realized he wasted his life wrestling like a homo.
It's a pretty funny stance.
I don't know anything about Chris Benoit other than he killed his family. Did he kill himself too?
Yeah.
It was definitely the wrestling then.
Okay. Do you know who Owen Hart is?
I know who Bret Hart is.
Same thing.
Okay. No.
So Owen Hart was the wrestler that fell from the rafters and hit the corner of the ring.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Okay. So wouldn't he win? Like if he fell on Chris Benoit, he could have saved Chris Benoit's family.
Right. Was he wrestling Chris Benoit at the time?
No. Irrelevant.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did they ever wrestle?
Sure. Of course. Probably.
I didn't know if they were the same time. You know what I mean?
How come I can't believe you never got into wrestling. You're so gay.
It's so stupid. It's like,
you sit there and watch your fucking cartoon, which is just a cartoon version of wrestling, and say that wrestling is stupid.
What's a cartoon version of wrestling?
Bob's Burgers.
In what? Okay, in what way?
Are there characters? Okay, are there characters in Bob's Burgers?
Yeah.
There's characters in wrestlings. Are there stories in Bob's Burgers?
Uh-huh.
There's stories in wrestling. Are you seeing the parallels here? Jackass.
So I never got into soap operas for this. Wrestling is just soap operas for men. It's
like every other fucking movie and TV show.
No.
Yes.
No, not at all. No.
Exactly like it all.
You're telling me every TV show or every movie is exactly like a soap opera? No. Soap operas are dumb, just mindless nothingness. And that's exactly what wrestling is. Just nothing.
Okay, what is the difference between a soap opera and a TV show?
I don't know. I mean, there's a huge difference.
Go ahead.
So okay, most TV shows don't center around main characters getting brain cancer 6 different times throughout the whole season, or what? I don't even know. Just weird shit happens in soap operas that like doesn't even matter, and then there's a different character one time, and none of it makes any sense. You can just pop in whenever you want, pop out, and you're not missing anything because it's all the same.
Okay, and you're telling me on Bob's Burgers you have to watch last week's episode to know what's going on in this week's episode?
Yeah, very important.
not important at all.
So you're whatever, dude. you don't understand. Right. I don't understand why you feel the need to defend wrestling as if it can't stand on its own. If it was strong enough to stand on its own, it wouldn't need you to defend it. Okay.
That is an interesting stance. I see you have been preparing for this. I don't watch wrestling anymore
because
it's fucking gay, man. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit. But but it's like small brain people like yourself who say, well, wrestling's gay. It's a soap opera for men. Yeah, exactly. Just like all fucking TV shows are soap operas for somebody. It's the same thing.
No. I mean a little, but not really. But it's different. I mean,
it's not different. It's the same thing. There's stories, there's writers, there's action, there's drama, there's sex.
So stupid.
There's murder.
Oh,
How many people on Bob's Burgers have wrapped their kids up in the weight machine belts and killed them? None, because they're pussies.
Did that happen on a storyline in wrestling?
No, that's how he killed his kids.
Oh, no way. Are you serious?
I don't know.
Oh, God, I hope so. That would be awesome.
So Chris Benoit easily moves forward.
Yeah. Did he wrestle his kids to death?
So I think so. He had a move. It was called the Crippler Crossface. I think.
Okay.
Whatever. I don't care. We'll say that's what it was called.
Sure.
And I believe on one of the documentaries I watched that they suggested that that's how he killed his kid is his finishing move.
No. That's awesome.
Have you ever been so pissed off at your daughter that you would put her in a camel clutch?
Body slam. Nope.
All right. The Santa Claus flamethrower guy versus added sugars. That's a fucking piece of shit. Added sugars and food.
Big Sugar. I think Big Sugar is to blame for all of it. Everything. Flamethrowers included.
Well, if we can change this to processed foods,
then
that wins. But if we're going to keep it at Big Sugar, then Santa Claus flamethrower guy wins.
No, you're missing something very important. There was a big concerted effort a long time ago by Big Sugar they paid off scientists to say that sugar wasn't the problem, to say that fat made people fat, not sugar.
Right. But the other one is a guy that got dressed up in a Santa Claus outfit with a homemade flamethrower and killed a family.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. It's hard to say. It's hard to say mainly because I got to take a shit and I feel it bubbling up in my stomach, so I can't concentrate. How many people did the Covina massacre guy kill?
9.
9 people. Sugar has killed at least 5 people. Right? Big Sugar.
People died in Covina massacre. I don't know why you're taking what I say is accurate information.
I hope it's 9.
It is. 9 people were killed.
No. That is so awesome.
I am a smart motherfucker, man. You do not give me enough credit.
No, That's why I believed you. I was giving you credit. I believed that you stored that information for retrieval later. So it all depends on what the rules of the game are. Did we write the rules down somewhere?
Okay. Is what you said true that there was lobbyists involved with Big Sugar?
Absolutely. Yeah. They paid off scientists to say that sugar wasn't the cause of people getting fat, that the cause was fat.
How fucking stupid were the people back then when you had a doctor smoking a cigarette say, I choose Pall Mall or whatever?
So I didn't know this, but apparently you could get a smoking room in the hospital when you had like a extended hospital stay. If you had a surgery or whatever and you had to stay in the hospital, you could request a smoking room in the hospitals.
That is so badass.
Is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Can you imagine? Like, so I quit smoking a long time ago, right? Now my room just smells like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
So much better.
But like when you're around somebody who smokes, there's that fucking nasty stench.
Sure.
Imagine that just wafting through the fucking hospital. Like,
no, they'll put up a half wall just like at the Denny's. Don't worry.
oh, I do miss that so much.
Really?
Yeah, going to a restaurant, you want smoking or non-smoking, and the two tables are right next to each other.
Yes.
And no matter how hard I tried, like I would hold my cigarette a certain way just to make sure that the smoke would waft over to the non-smoke.
What an ass. As if it made any difference, but still. So you know how much I hate government intervention, but I was cheering that on 100%. Go big government. Let's get rid of smoking in restaurants. Yes, I'm in.
I don't care. I didn't care that they got rid of it in restaurants, but I thought it was fucking stupid they got rid of it in bars.
That I can agree with, because I mean, if you're going out to drink, I don't know, they just kind of go together. Like you can go out to eat at a restaurant and not smoke. You're taking away from my enjoyment of this restaurant. There is no such thing as taking away my enjoyment at a bar. I'm going there to drink. I'm going to enjoy myself no matter what.
Oh, I don't care about your enjoyment at all in the equation. I was a little pissed off about restaurants, but I understood it. But the bar thing, it should have been left up to the owners of the bar. That was my opinion.
But if they're going to leave it up to the owners of the bar, why wouldn't they leave it up to the owners of the restaurant?
Because I didn't get drunk in the fucking restaurant. I got drunk in the fucking bar.
So both of us are just thinking about our own self-interest here. Neither one of us have principles, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. Well, worst case scenario, if they ban smoking from restaurants, once I would have to get up, maybe once. I would have to get up in the middle of whatever I was doing to go out and smoke a cigarette. That never happens, right? You never like order your food and then go out and smoke a cigarette while you're waiting for your food to get done. You just fucking wait like a normal person.
Right.
But bars, I may smoke 15 fucking cigarettes the entire length of time that I'm at a bar.
Sure.
Well, the impact is 15 times worse.
15 times worse. But don't you think about the people who work at the bars that don't smoke?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's all bullshit. And you're just as bad. You're just as bad as the fucking government with their bullshit on this thing. You're telling me you think for one fucking second the reason why they said no smoking in bars is to protect the fucking workers?
No, of course not. I think that's a good side effect.
You have to say yes. You have to say
yes.
Yes.
Of course. That's all they think about.
Then why didn't they do it at the casinos?
Because those workers are immune. Duh.
Because fuck them workers. That's why.
Fuck them workers. If they want a no smoking place, they'd start a union. Put it in your contract or something. So do they allow vaping peanut butter and jelly at fucking restaurants? Are you allowed
to do it? I mean,
like just a big cloud all around you when you're at a restaurant? You don't feel bad?
No, I do it super sneaky because I don't want to be that guy.
Do I smell peanut butter and jelly?
Shut up.
But so don't you feel awkward?
No, I do it. Nobody knows that I vape.
Oh, you're one of them. You think that nobody notices. It's like when you lift your leg to fart and you think nobody notices. Not only did you lift your leg, we can all smell it, dude.
No, okay, so like I don't want to talk about this. It's stupid. I've got like 15 different vaping devices.
Oh God, of course you do.
You know what? Fuck you.
No, it makes sense. Go ahead.
It lines up.
15 different vaping devices. You are so cool.
It has nothing to do with being cool. It has to do with having different flavors. They're fucking disposable. They're like $10 a piece.
Uh-huh.
It's like you and synthesizers. It's the same fucking thing.
Do you have like this one's that I take to restaurants? The sneaky one? Unscented or whatever?
No, it just don't do this.
Oh.
Yeah, what that is, you know how hard. Yeah, can I get a hamburger? And
You don't have to. Do you have to do it while you're ordering?
are you vaping? No.
No, not at all.
Are you boiling? What the fuck are you doing?
Huh.
So was that Big Sugars?
I think we went off on a tangent. I think Big Sugar was moving ahead. All right, bye.
Huh?
Are we done?
I guess. Hadn't planned on it, but
It was a joke. Go ahead. I was just kidding.
what?
It was a joke. Jesus, dude.
Zodiac Killer versus the Ohio Killer from the town of Chillicothe.
The Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
Was he gay?
Yes, but not in the homosexual way.
Oh, just boring.
Yes.
Oh, all right. What about the Chilla?
Okay. If I just killed people and left little doodles all over, like, isn't that fucking gay?
No, that's cool. Like, catch me, buddy. Like, and then you like do puzzles with the police or whatever. And send them some Sudokus to figure out. you figure this out, and I'll turn myself in. That's cool. Wasn't that what that BTK guy was doing too?
Oh, he was so fucking stupid. So he ended up sending like a note to the police, and it was, hey, if I send you a thumb drive, can you guys track it? And they're like, no.
No, of course not, Mr. Killer Man.
So he sent him a thumb drive, and then they pull it up, and like he used Microsoft Word, and it said registered to whatever his Presbyterian church.
That's genius. What a genius.
How
do
do
you got caught?
Yeah. How do you
That
get
is
away?
awesome.
I think it was like a 3.5-inch floppy. I don't know if it was a thumb drive. But
Yeah.
how do you get away with killing people for that long and then get caught for something so stupid?
So I think that, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I think there's a part of all of these people that know, like, even the worst ones, deep down, they know that they're doing something wrong. They just don't have the capacity to stop themselves from doing it. So I think there's a little bit of self-sabotage. I have to, like, the humanity part of you is still there, even in the worst cases, I think.
Man, I don't believe you.
Okay. What's your explanation?
He's a big dum-dum.
Okay. I guess your answer makes more sense.
Well, he killed for like 2 decades.
Right.
And so you think that his humanity was just needling at him the whole fucking time?
Yes.
You're stupid. I was thinking for the like Patreon, like recording a video.
Yeah.
And just doing a tour of all the BTK stops because it's not too far from where I live. So
Oh, that would be awesome. You should. Do you think you could like just start knocking on doors of victims or victims' families, I guess? I don't mean like their graves.
So what, the doodler versus
the doodler versus who's the guy from Chili Cook-Off or whatever? Chili Cook-Off?
the Ohio Chili Cook-Off. Okay, Ohio killer, town of Chillicothe. Chillicothe.
I almost went to school there.
Really?
Yeah, they have a recording, like a engineering recording school there.
This is gay.
Okay.
A man convicted in the vanishing women case in Chillicothe, Ohio. Fatally shooting a woman whose slaying is one of several deaths. Like, it's not even proven.
Oh.
Police say McCrary shot Clater 3 times in the head and left her body next to an abandoned building. Gay.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
Or the doodler. How many people did he kill?
The doodler. We're going to call him the doodler. I like that. Sounds less dignified. The doodler.
How many people?
Oh, how many people? 7? I don't know. I made that up.
We ought to get you to figure out how to use Google so I don't have to do them both. He only killed 5 people.
Oh. How many people did he doodle on? Is he the one that drew like pictures on their bodies or something like that? Is that what happened?
No, are you thinking tattoo artists?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
No, he's the one that wrote the notes to the cops that had like the Led Zeppelin symbols and shit.
I thought he also like drew on their bodies though. I must be. Yeah, I'm mixing up all these things that I see on TV with things that really happen with things that I just completely made up. I'm mixing all of those things together.
It's one of those deals where I thought of a punchline, but I haven't thought of the joke yet. And I feel like I just have to get it out so I can move on. Otherwise, my brain just keeps trying to. My mouth is talking, but my brain is trying to figure out how to tie up this and make a joke out of the punchline being the diddler.
Okay. Huh. Sometimes you hit gold, sometimes you don't.
It could have been gold had it had a good setup. That was a promising punchline. Shut up.
Everything is a promising punchline. The diddler.
Okay, anyway. So Zodiac killer versus the Ohio town of Chillicothe.
It's Chili Cook-Off. The doodler, obviously.
Fine. Like he got lucky. He was up against such a fucking loser.
Right.
It should have been Kodak. Kodak is like a big pain in the asshole when you have to pay for film to get developed. I'm so fucking tired, dude.
I think we should probably call it
all right,
a show. But